What's up? I'm good. Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I gotta make sure it's all good stuff over there. Me and my homegirl Shannon gonna have a talk. Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's been extremely helpful. She kind of gives me a heads up on things I might like or might not like, and that was kind of one of the big reasons why went to Penn State. That big alumni, be able to connect with people like Shannon and other people on the staff who's from Penn State. So it's been pretty sweet.
Okay, has it been at all a distraction having all those things, knowing your mic job? Has that been a problem, or you just get used to it?
Nah, I think some things that comes with it, and I think distractions is only distractions if you allow them to be distractions. I kind of just focus on my game and focus on what I got to do at practice every day. I mean, I would say yes and no. Like, I mean, it wasn't too much football simulation, but and a lot of it was draft stuff that I'll be ready to do at the draft. So I would say it was more like 70-30. I'm pretty happy with myself, but I'm also my biggest critic. So every day I try to come out here and just add on top of it. I know there's things I could get better at, and things that I want to get better at every day, and things that coach will point out to me, and things that you guys may not see that that we see, and those type of things that I want to get better at. My body goes through its ups and downs like any other player, but I'll be able to stay healthy and been able to keep pushing forward every day and not letting nothing affect me in my play.
Like NFL players talk about their welcome to the NFL moment, usually when they get hit. Can you say you've had that yet, or are you still waiting for it?
No, I haven't got hit, but I always say Big T, he puts his hands on me like I'm his son. Like his hands are so massive and he's just so strong. Like I just be like, wow.
But nothing like you haven't really been cracked or nothing like that.
Nah, not yet. Nah. Yeah, it was actually pretty neat. So, obviously, we stayed at the hotel where the draft was. And my uncle called me that morning. He was like, you ended where you started and you started where you finished. So I was like, oh, okay. That was pretty sweet. And I'm going to just run with it now. Yeah, gives me extreme confidence and belief in myself. And I know I got the potential and the talent. I just got to do all those little things to do it.
Like that fumble recovery, you're locked up, trying to read what's going on behind you, and see that block, and all of a sudden, the ball pops out on the ground. What was your reaction, and how did you happen to actually see it?
Shout out to the football gods. They just blessed to put that football right in front of me, and I was just able to, I tried to scoop it, but it stumbled out my hands a little bit, so I just dropped on it. But, um, you know, it was just everything was happening just so quick, and I just be able to just fast enough to react to it. Yeah, it was hard, but they always remind me it's a long way to go. I was like, I just got my feet wet. I said, can I get like one more? And it's like, nah, it's over. I was like, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of different things in disguises when I'm coming, I'm not coming, when I'm dropping back, where I'm at. I'm over the center, I could be over the guard, I could be over the tackle, and different things like that where, I could show different types of personalities and schemes. And I think DQ been helping me do a good job of knowing how to do it, how to propose for it. And then you also got to think you can't just play pass all the time, so you got to be able to play run. And so, it's just all been a learning curve and a learning process for me to do all those things. So
When you're bugging the A gap and you have the option to either rush or go into coverage, what do you feel in terms of challenges that presents for an offense not knowing which is going to be?
Uh, you know, I would just say you just gotta pick the right play at the right time. I could be coming, I could not be. I could drop back and get a pick. You know what I mean? Those will all be sweet, but it's just all about the right read at the right time, just being in the right moment. It's all moment plays.
Do you have the freedom to decide, or is it all determined by the play?
It's just all reads. So if the center come my way, I could drop back, but if he shows me what I like, I could just keep going. So it's just you kind of just got to read it, have your own feel to the game.
Which do you pride yourself in that versatility, being able to do things like rush the passer, but also come back
I pride myself a lot in that because I always figured, anything you got to be able to do more than one way to win. You can't just run the ball all game to win. You got to learn to pass. So, being a versatile player makes a challenge for anybody to stop it, anybody to scheme up. Um, you want to kind of be like a queen on the board. You never want to be a rook where you can only go straight or you can only go sideways. You want to be able to go diagonal, and I think that's what makes the queen so strong. And I just kind of want to be the queen of linebackers, but a king in a way.
do you have a preference between the two? Do you like it more excited to rush the passer or to drop back?
I like to go after the quarterback. I like to make big plays, but at the same time, I like to be in coverage because you could get a big payoff a pick, or you could strip the wide receiver, or you can I don't know. You could always find a way to disrupt the game. No matter which one it is. So I kind of like doing it all.
Usually you see NFL rookies struggle with this 17-game schedule. Your bodies aren't used to playing that much. Is there anything you can do now to try to put yourself in a position to lessen that kind of exhaustion, I guess, that you haven't gone through, or you just have to go through it and deal with it?
I would say a little bit of both, but I think Coach Mike been doing a great job of helping us out, giving us off days, giving us stag days like we had today, where you can stretch, you get yoga and things like that. And then also we get an hour or so, maybe more in between practices to stretch if you want, get treatment before practice, get treatment after practice. So it just all depends how you want to utilize your time. Me myself, I kind of already took the approach. Well, I see all the vets in there, so I should be in there. You know what I mean? So I was just kind of following my way and just, learning from the guys that's been here already.
You mentioned the queen in the chessboard. Have there been more chess matches that we don't know about since the public ones on social media?
Nah, right now is my main game is football, and I just been focusing on it a little bit. There's been I don't even want to talk about it, but I just think it's better if I just focus on football right now, and then after training camp, I get right back into chess.
Has football been more chess or checkers so far? Mentally, playing most everything.
It's been more, I would say, a little bit of both. You know, Obviously there's a lot more checks and a lot more slides and things like that, but I mean, you're only as good as you can go and adjust.
Were you at Penn State? Were you asked to do as many versatile things that the Cowboys are asking you to do, all the different things that they're asking you to do?
Yeah, Penn State asked me to do a lot of things, and you know, may I have done them all? No, but it all comes down to situational football. You never know how the game's going to go and type of situations you're going to be in throughout the game where you might want to run a blitz, or you might want me on the line, or you might want me on the best back to play on them. So I mean, it's all situationally, and it's easy to do it, but you got to think. Football is very challenging. You could be backed up, you could be in the right position, but you got to be in the right situation to do those type of things that you want to do.
I know you weren't here last season, and the defense kind of struggled a lot. Do you acknowledge that if this defense is going to be better, you make a real improvement
I won't say that because there's so many guys out there like that I personally watch and to see them excel every day and get better every day, and it kind of pushes me. Like you look at this linebacker room, I see Leighton. I call him Big Country because the way he just takes on blocks and the way he could just run to the ball, I call that's that horsepower. Me and him got that horsepower. We laugh about it, but I like the way he just plays aggressive. He plays hard, and he wants how hard he wants it. So I look at that as a guy that, is going to impact this team, and, he battled his injury last year. So look at a guy like that is going to be a big help to this team. And, Jalen, every day he comes hard, running to the ball, great practice player, knows how to do everything, the meetings, the walkthroughs, just, and that just shows how much he's going to get better this year just off the mental piece. And then, I think the corners, they've been challenging themselves. So I say I could add to this team, but I don't think this team needs me. But I'm just happy to be here and happy to help win games.
How much of these 3 weeks, you just talked about your relationship with those guys, how much has this environment helped you feel at home on this roster, I guess?
It helped a lot because I'm able to be around these guys, talk to the guys, really build at home with the guys, and really have a good relationship with them. We just not talking about football now. We could talk about families, our kids. We could talk about anything. Games. Just talk about life really now, and you got a chance to build a relationship with them. And it's been hard being out here. But you really get to focus in on football and really get to know how each other play a little bit better. You get to really read guys and see how they play every day under the circumstances. So it's been really helpful.
We've seen you have the green dot on your helmet. What's that like when you have Dan in your ear during practice and everything?
He don't really say too much. Like if he see me mess up, he'll pull me off to the side. He's like, "Do you understand why it's like that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah," but it's mainly just for play calling and understanding. Me just telling the defense what we're gonna run and how I want us to line up and what checks we're gonna make.
Does that give you more responsibility, you feel, if they have that?
I mean, you do have great responsibility because all 11 guys need to be on the same page and everybody need to understand what we're running and what we're gonna be in. So it is a big responsibility because if we're not, it could go very bad.
Does that help you understand not just your job, but maybe know what the other guys are doing? How much do you kind of pay attention to the different levels of the defense?
I mean, you got to because you got to know what gaps are going to open up, what will be open. You got to understand what help you have, what leverage you want to play inside, outside. If there's a drag coming in and somebody's going to be on the backside, you got to run with it. You know what I mean? So you kind of got to know what everybody's doing, and that's only going to make you play a little bit faster.
You got a month before your first game. Would you rather play that right now, or would you rather have another month of prep work?
Another month of prep work. I would just say, you can go out there right now, make some mistakes, and learn. But why? When you got this great opportunity to get better every day, and you got this great opportunity to go out there in these preseason games, make those mistakes now because, you got the Super Bowl champs week 1, so that's a game where I like to make no mistakes.
Have you guys started looking at Tampa yet in anything?
Nope, just 1 week at a time.
What's your comfort level? Defense, playbook, everything?
I'd say I'm about a 7.5, 8.
How does that compare to the spring?
It's drastic. I kind of understand every coverage we're in, why we running it, what situations we'll be in. Right now, I just say, and me and Coach talked about this the other day. It's just like I understand what we're trying to do, but now I want to understand what they're trying to do against me.
Have you gotten to the point where when you get the play calling, you can help somebody else line up like you could not?
Yes, sir.
Have you looked at any of the previous linebackers that you have worked with at all, just kind of preparation, body language, really running around and stuff?
I would say yeah. Obviously, everybody looks at Deion Jones. Obviously, fast player, gets to the ball, very create a lot of havoc when he play. But I would just say I'm different from a lot of them. Because I don't think at the same time I think he could do what I do. There's some things I probably can't do what he do. We just different players.
You talked about Tyron getting his hands on you. You said, that's a little different. But in the transition, always works here, Penn State doesn't work here?
I would just say, disguise. You want to switch up your disguises of what you want to show. I would say you want to obviously read a little bit more faster. These guys are going to get off the ball a lot more faster. So obviously you got to read our alignments, how they're going to be, if they sitting back more as a pass, heavy up more of it's run. So just analyzing what's in front of you and reacting to it more quickly.
So really a lot more pre-snap.
Yeah.
Mentally, are you more comfortable right now at Mike linebacker or more that edge rush role, or how do you view two very different positions?
I'm comfortable with both, really. I mean, this defense that we're running is very similar to what I ran at Penn State. So I'm very, I wouldn't say it's really no challenge on neither of them. Just really just getting adjusted to them both.
All right, thanks, guys. Thank you, Micah.
Yep.